Hi everybody, it's Bonnie from IIDI, and today I am debunking some myths about dreaming. I don't dream. Myth. Everybody dreams, and every neuroscientist and dream researcher will tell you that everybody dreams. The question is how to remember your dreams. And it's very, very simple to do that. Again, every neuroscientist will tell you just get a journal and decide to remember your dreams. Here's a little tip from IIDI. Put on the first blank page, tonight I will dream clearly and remember. And just put your pen there with the date, and then you'll remember your dreams. Dream dictionaries. Myth. Dream dictionaries look at a one-size-fits-all. Spiders mean this, snakes mean this. But dreams, in fact, come from you, that very, very subjective, unique you that has a completely unique set of experiences in your life and emotions in your life and things that you know and understand. And it's all of this that dreams use as material to speak back to you. Dreams also are contextualized at a certain time. You've probably had a dream where you thought, oh yeah, that's about this work thing that I just had yesterday, or this thing I had with my friend yesterday. So dream dictionaries think about broad and everybody in symbols, and it's kind of from the outside. The reality is you're dreaming in a dialogue with yourself, and everything that you're dreaming has something to say to you about yourself that's uniquely yours. And it's easy to learn that language by simply beginning to engage in your dreams, reflect on them a little bit, and think about what that might possibly mean for you. Dreams are meaningless. Myth. Everybody I know that I've ever worked with in 20 years of working with dreams has said to me, I did have a dream one time where I solved a problem. So Google the Twilight series, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the theory of relativity, the sewing machine, insulin as a cure for diabetes. I could go on and on. These are all big ideas that have come from dreams. Big ideas that come into solving a certain problem or surprising in some way that you can use for yourself, because you too are a big idea. And when working with your own dreams, just by writing them down and being in that dream space, you understand the meaning of dreams and enter into a meaning making with your dreams. And like this, you literally dream yourself into being. Dreams are difficult to learn how to understand. Myth. Dreams are in fact a very practical tool for self-development, and they're very easy to learn how to understand and work with. Again, it's about deciding to engage with your dreams and getting really curious about what they might be telling you. Recommendation from IIDI: enlarge the amount of time that you lay in your bed after first writing your dreams in the morning, and be in that quiet, reflective space before grabbing your phone or thinking about things that you need to do. In that quiet, reflective place, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10, meanings and connecting the dots is going to arise for you with your dreaming. So happy dreaming, everybody. Hi, everybody. It's Bonnie from IIDI. And here's some really easy tips for how to remember your dreams. First, go out and get a journal that you really, really like, something that you're kind of excited to touch and you want to open the pages and you're thinking about all of the interesting things that are going to go in it. Then, when you're ready to go to bed at night, put on the first blank page, tonight I will have a clear dream and remember, and date it, and then stick your pen there. Then, when you dream, it might be in the middle of the night, it might be when you wake up in the morning, just immediately write down every single reflection that you have, the images you remember. Maybe you remember in great detail the whole dream. If you don't at first, it's okay. You'll start to the more you do the work. So write down, maybe it's the color blue, or I saw a camel, or whatever you're left with, just get in the practice of writing it down. And then get a little bit curious about it. Maybe later in the day, take a look back at what you've written down and think about something that might be telling you that you can relate to in your waking time. All of these things are going to help you to develop a dreaming practice. And the more you do this, the more you write them down, the more you pay attention to these morning images and reflections, the more you're going to remember your dreams. So happy dreaming, everybody. Hi, everybody. It's Bonnie from the Institute for Dreaming and Imagery. At the Institute, we do a lot of work on creativity. Dreaming is a creative process, and the specific way that we engage with creativity and dreaming at the Institute can build creativity, whether you are a leader working with organizations and teams and you want to build your creative capacities, or if you are an artist and a creative professional. We work with a lot of different types of people on a lot of different ranges on their creativity. So today I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can build your own creative strengths. The first thing is to begin to write down your dreams. So get a journal, and when you wake up in the morning, pen and paper, when you wake up in the morning, write down anything that has come from the night. So if you wake up with a tail end of a song, if you wake up with a bodily sensation or feeling, if you wake up with a dream, or you wake up with a snippet of a dream. In fact, it's all dreaming and it's all a dream. And I say pen and paper because maybe it's about also drawing pictures or a certain way that you write a certain word that appeared in the dream. Maybe you circle something. All of these things are part of that dreaming experience. And so pen and paper is a lot easier to get all of that down. There are other reasons for that, which gets me to number 2, which is stay in that dreaming space as long as possible before jumping up, grabbing your phone to look at what's going on for the day or thinking about what you need to do. As soon as we jump up and go into list making, we move to another neurological processing system in our brains that is not creative. It's goal-oriented, task-oriented, and electronics immediately throw us into that as well. The third thing, at the end of your day, go back, take that dream, and read it out loud. What do you notice? Do you notice any patterns? Is there any color that jumps out at you? Any kind of object or character? And see if you can curiously engage with the energy of those things. So without getting stuck at an idea of symbology, feel the energy of it. I'll give an example. Let's say you dream that you're in a hard, rocky, red landscape that's very, very dry and barren. What is the inner sensation of that? What is the energy of that? And maybe where is that showing up in your waking life? If you dream about a famous person, for example, you can ask yourself, how do I feel about that person? World leaders like to show up in our dreams because they have a huge impact on us. So we can ask ourselves the questions and finish the sentence very quickly. Obama is the kind of person who, for me, it's someone who's very cool and collected and a great speaker. So that's speaking to a certain energy or aspect in me that is either present or maybe is ready to come forward. And we can do the same with people we know. So we often dream about people we know, and we can ask ourselves those questions. Perhaps it's David in accounting, and I ask, David is the kind of guy who, and maybe my response is, gets everything done on time and is very, very precise. And so I can start to ask myself, where in me is that level of precision, and how can I maybe bring it forward, or maybe I need to pull it back just a little bit. So that curious engagement with your dreams, with the energy of the aspects, the colors, the objects in your dreams, all expands your creative strengths. And you may say, I don't really understand how dreaming builds my creativity. The thing about dreaming and creativity is they're not linear, they're not one-to-one causal. They're spontaneous, they're imaginative, and they're fluid. So the more we work in that spontaneous, imaginative fluidity, the more we allow ourselves that kind of play, that kind of questioning, that kind of inner meaning making, the more we strengthen our ability to be fluid in our ideas, fluid in our imagination, and to learn to play with different ideas and possibilities and perspectives. So that's my 1, 2, 3 how to develop your creativity starting today. And I wish you happy dreaming. Hi, everybody. It's Bonnie from the Institute for Dreaming and Imagery. A question for you today. How do you know what you're capable of? We often think that what we're doing is the best of what we can do, or that maybe we're not doing the best of what we can do, but we're doing all that we can do because we throw into the outer world our projected ideas of limitations, and we say that it's the outer world that's holding us back, or that life isn't giving us opportunities or chances to step into what's possible for us. The thing about dreaming is that dreaming shows us where we're blocked and also what we're capable of. So, dreams return us to that place of expanded possibility, of the place inside us that is not only that better thing that we can step into, but also what it is that's holding us back from doing so, and the tools to make the changes needed so that we can step into that powerful place. We make ourselves really small to fit in, to not cause waves, to avoid change, to avoid shifts, or even to avoid taking on a greater responsibility if we do step into our bigger power. In fact, if we return to our dreaming, our dreams will help us every step of the way to discover that inside of us we have all the tools that we need to be fully realized in our own potential and to do the things that we need to do, that we're called to do, that we're able to do. Those tools are already present inside of us. It's a matter of rediscovering them, returning to them, and listening to our inner dialogue that's trying to move us in that direction all the time. At the Institute, we work with dreams on this level of personal transformation. And I invite you all to come into your own dreaming simply by writing your dreams every morning. If you write your dreams every morning, you'll develop a dialogue with this inner self, and you'll begin to get surprised by the things that come up, things you're reminded of. Oh, yeah, I used to really love doing this. Oh, yeah, there was that time I gave that great speech, or there was that time I wrote that great presentation. Why haven't I done that since then? I don't know what's going to come up for you, but I do know that dreaming will connect you to your inner self, will connect you to this greater dialogue of what you're capable of, and connect you to your inner toolbox that will help you achieve it. So I wish you very happy dreaming.